Hi guys, we are from the Johann Coffee School in Germany. The Better Use project is about the CO2 emissions and the environment. We noticed that at our neighborhood there's trash everywhere, and we heard about the climate change. So we want to reduce our CO2 emissions. Have fun!
Our video is about the Promise Use Waste Mitigation Project.
And the friends who made it all.
Why is plastic waste and CO2 bad for the environment? Plastic is harmful to the environment because it breaks down very slowly and accumulate in the nature and the oceans, where it kills or injures animals. Microplastic enters the food chain and also harms humans. CO2, a greenhouse gas, contributes to climate change by increasing global warming. This leads to extreme weather events and destroy ecosystems. Both plastic and CO2 have significant negative impacts on the environment. This is why we need a solution. It is in your hands to create a better world for all who live in it.
In 2021, 400 million tons of plastic packaging were produced. 141 million tons of it for plastic packaging. In 1 kilogram of plastic are 7 kilograms of CO2. So if we spare 50% of plastic packaging, we would spare 490 million tons of CO2. All in all, if our solution works, we could spare 50% of plastic packaging, 50% of meat waste and 20% of other waste. And that means we could reduce the CO2 environment by 900 million tons of CO2.
Now I will show you my ecological footprint in a year and give you some tips and advice to reduce it. I had emitted 1007 kg of CO2 through transportation and 1907 kg of CO2 for electricity and heating costs. I had emitted 1690 kg of CO2 through food, which is quite normal for a family of 4. In the end, we came to a total of 4604 kg of CO2. Now some tips and advice to reduce your ecological footprint. You can reduce your ecological footprint by making small changes in your daily life. Eat less meat and more plant-based food as it's better for the planet. Walk, go by bike or use public transport instead of driving a car. Save energy by turning off lights and using energy-efficient devices. Use less water, recycle more, and buy things you really need instead of wasting, because every small actions help.
As Jonas mentioned before, plastic waste is a big problem. But what can you do with it? This is an easy solution. Here you see apples that are wrapped in paper, apples that are wrapped in plastic, and apples with no package. What is good to buy? Good to buy is paper wrapped apples, because paper is easy, recyclable, and good for the environment. Apples with no package are also good, because you can put it in your bag or your backpack, and it's an easy way to reduce plastic waste. These apples that are packed in plastic are not intentionally bad, but plastic is, as Jonas mentioned before, bad for the environment and not reusable. So this is an easy solution. I found this bottle on the street and it was empty. So I had an idea to reduce the plastic waste and help the environment. This is a deposit bottle. So my idea is, or our solution is, to put every plastic bottle you find in such a deposit. Now you get money for depositing the bottle. This helps the environment and reduces plastic waste. Deposit bottle, you get. We got kicked out, but that doesn't stop us to make the world a better place. How does the deposit system work? The deposit system is the easy system to deposit your bottles. Every time you buy a bottle with Coke or Fanta, as an example, you pay 25 cents extra money. So after you empty the bottle, you can bring the bottle to a deposit dispenser and get your 25 cents back. This way, you don't throw bottles away in the trash cans. We all know food waste is not good. First, in some countries, we all know there is no food. So if you put food in your trash can, it's just disrespect. And second, food is transported often, and the transport costs CO2, so it's not good for the environment. If you put your food in the trash can, you waste CO2, and this is not good. For example, what can you do against this? If you buy one time a week, very much, then often there are many leftovers because you didn't know what you eat today, tomorrow, or in 2 days. It's better to buy often and then smaller portions. That way, if you buy 3 times a week, every time you buy something, you buy for 2 days, that you can plan by the shopping what you will eat today and tomorrow, and there are less leftovers. If you have leftovers, then you can just put them into a new meal and reuse them. This reduces the food waste.
We made friends with other countries, but how do you do that?
Hey, enough community!
We met on the meeting Promoter Youth organized. All friends we met at Promoter Youth are Polish. They wrote us first per email, but we both thought it was very difficult to communicate on there. That's why we decided to talk on Instagram. On there we talked about each other's projects and solutions. And we decided to send each other videos to further explain our projects and solutions. That's why now we are friends with Polish people. Thank you, Promoter Youth. And with that, we will end our video.
Иди сюда, сука!